Okay, so I'm in that base wall object. I'm just going to clean it up real quick, and I'm going to continue in 3D and solely in 3D just to quickly build a basic house. Get an idea. So I don't want fancy trim on this thing at all. I want it to be pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to grab all these and just stick them in here. I think I might scale everything, all these pieces down. You know what? I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to take these. I'm just going to flatten them. Is it okay? All right, cool. Now I'm going to scale these down to kind of match the scale of the door frame a little bit more effectively, according to the big piece, and break off some pieces. There's a mosquito in my house, and it is winning the war on psychology. All right. Power of one can actually move mountains. I am sprayed down. All my house smells like all natural bug spray. I feel like I'm in a creep show episode where like mosquitoes are just buzzing all around me. I know most of that is in my head, but man, is it annoying. You know, I believe in nature having purpose in everything that is given to us, and I question the existence of mosquitoes sometimes. I'm going to take these off and slide them over further out of the way. Save this one. These are not going to be seen that much. I'm not too worried about them, but these bad boys are, and I want them all to be consistent. I may make one set of front faces carved, but I'm not sure. So now I'm going to grab all of these. Actually, I'm going to stick you right there. Good cap. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab these all by vertices and kind of line them up. I'm going to stack them right on top of each other that way. Do the same with these. Mosquitoes are finding holes in the armor. Oh my gosh. Evil bastards. Grab that one and just pull that up. Yeah, let's square that up. Goodness gracious. All right, cool. Let's take a look at that. Base wall. Fantabulous. Collapse 2. Now, basically, with those pieces, I should be able to bang out a basic wall. So let's go find. Let's go behind this. So let's grab that one. I don't think I even adjusted the walls of the base plan. Yeah, I did. Sweet. And I got a new wall. Actually, I got to figure out. Now, these are all different pieces of geometry using one texture. No, not this one. Just these. So I can create a cool whole house, add pillars and such, and never actually do anything more than one piece of texture. So that's the neato, spectacular thing about this. So what I want to do real quick with these things in mind, let's quickly build a structure. Goodness gracious. Vertex to vertex, Max, please. Alright. Softwares. Alright, so we're going to have some mismatches here, which is again why we have posts and pillars. But what I don't want to have is mismatch in heights. If I'm going to have something like that, which actually looks kind of cool, I may actually make sure that I have that in this piece as well. And so I'll grab these vertices right here. And I'll make sure they're on the, I don't want the whole element. Just want those. Let's go ahead and flatten those, make sure they're there, and I'll slide them up just a hair. Actually, I do want the whole element because I don't want to scale it. I'm going to still slide them up just a hair. And more. That looks pretty sweet, actually. And it gives it a little bit of a border. And that's not bad. So I'll make sure I'll do that with all my walls, but those are the last, you know, I only have a couple walls left. So the only thing I would want to try to maybe change will be adding a roof, but I can definitely go ahead and add that column. Make it a copy. Hide that one. Stick. Oh yeah, we'll put this one onto a house. Oopsie. Shift Z. Hit P. Hit Z, not F. So here's how I can get rid of the stucco scene that's right there. Hold Shift. Right there. Now, here's the neato spaghetti-o thingo. Is that I grab those two, grab my thing here, and slap that in there. Right now, of course, I have to fix the UVs, but the whole point. So let me go ahead. It says instance, no instance. So I'll just delete it and do the UVs for this one by itself. And this could be a part of the house where I can make this the actual column wood forever. But I do use, I do have a different set of textures for all that. So let's go ahead and just pack it. Because I'm going to have to swap out the direction and the location all at once. So element, select everything. So weird, there's just 5 different sizes, or 4 different sizes. I can't even count. Where did I go to art school? Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I don't want to flatten it. Slide this over. Turn off that. These should all be the same size. Now if they're there, rotate that. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I told I wouldn't be using the caps, and here I am using caps. But on the same note, I can just leave them stucco and just kind of bury them. Let's go ahead and scale everything to fit at least the generic green wood. I know this column's the same. It's the same as the whole box, because the box is a square. So, and I know that it'll tile. So all I gotta do is just get these guys in a general spot. And if I offset them, they'll all have unique space. So let's turn this little cool button on and slide this thing up here. And we'll put it there. And we'll put you just offset there. Close that. Collapse 2. Now that I've got that thing, I can hold Shift and rotate that. Make an instance. I'm gonna make an instance this time, and slide that over here. And now I got 2 different pieces of columns, and the tiling is pretty obvious. They're actually still there. So anyway, they can be different. All I gotta do is just kind of change it up. Here's also kind of a cool concept. Almost done here. You go to the UVs again. I can make, like, if I want to just up the ante a little bit on this particular building or these particular columns, go find the front face, select that, show the texture to make sure we hit it just right, and we can place this one on top of a trim, and maybe the trim would be a more suitable size and shape for everything. If I do this, the textile strength will drop dramatically. Well, I say no, I can drop everything together and that column won't show. Hit collapse 2 and it'll keep, it'll give us a carved look. Let's take a look how bad the textile strength is on that. Should be a distinct difference between the left side and the right side. Carving wise, definitely, but it's not a whole, there's some differences, but that's how I can build a whole bunch of things just with a simple texture and a couple of pieces of geometry. I like beer. What I'm going to show you here, what is a cool part about trim sheets. So I've got all my objects here and they've been cleaned up. I haven't played with the columns per se, but I've got my windows, all my base windows looking okay. I know that the textile strength's off. I'll show you. But I just did this kind of in a hurry because I want to show this example. And it's the weekend and I'm ready to go do other things. So like these don't quite match colors and pixel strength. So I would actually go match those a little tighter, and this will be my project. You can see the red, let's get F4 off. You can see that there's more red on this trim and then there's more green on the actual regular wood. So I'll need to bring those together. That's something I can do in Photoshop real quick. Here's what I love. Let's select all these things. Actually, I don't even need to select them. Let's go to Material Editor and I brought in city number 2. It's just down the street. It's got a different kind of biomes. It uses limestone instead. They think those guys using stucco would just work too hard. So we'll just throw that in there. Pop that there. And bam, I'm in a new city without even trying. Oh lordy, that's what's great about trim sheets. And if you were to talk to me about having square doors versus arch doors, arches are everywhere. Ever since Romans came up with them, there have been many variations towards them. But a basic simple arch, as Roman as it can get, is a cornerstone of human technology and is replicated everywhere. So that being said, I can quickly create new buildings using the same geometry and using a couple different trim sheets.